Do you know the best way to take human rights away from people? You don't take it away all at once because they will notice. What you do, you chisel at it. You chisel at human rights bit by bit and take small, tiny bits away. And over time, you take all of it and they don't notice. Now, what I'm talking about today is Britain is going to ban smoking in pub gardens, nightclubs, outside cinemas and restaurants, and stuff like that. Now, I'm not a smoker myself, so this doesn't apply to me, but I know people who do smoke. Now, it's a disgusting habit, but it's their habit. I do not have the right to take other people's rights away because simple reason I don't want other people to take my rights away. So even though I don't smoke and I'm not a smoker, I'm fighting for these people. They have the right to smoke in pub gardens. We used to smoke in pubs. There used to be men and women in pubs, in restaurants, having a cigarette, having a meal, a cup of coffee, a pint of lager, whatever. That used to exist. And then the government came along and said no more smoking in pubs. That's that first little chunk they took away from you. Now they're taking it again. They're trying to take away people's rights slowly. Now I know you're thinking, oh, it's only smoking. Yes, smoking now. Next week, next year, next decade, it'll be alcohol. Then what? What else are they going to take off you gradually until you're going to say no, no fucking more, enough's enough. Now, I've got the paper here and it lists all the things where they're banning smoking. Now, one of them is, like I said before, pub gardens, outside nightclubs, restaurants, outside sporting stadiums. Like, you can't have a cigarette outside your fucking favourite football team stadium anymore. And smoking in children's parks or play areas. Now, I will grant you a small wiggle room because you don't smoke around kids, because secondhand smoke is a thing. Pavements by universities and hospitals. Yeah, so all those nurses and doctors who did a 12 hours or a 13-hour shift that want to go outside and have a smoke, they can't do that now. You have taken their rights away. So where can they smoke? Nowhere. Um, I've got an article right next to. I've got a paper here. I've got an article with two people. One says yes, the ban should go ahead, and the other one says no, the ban shouldn't. So I'm gonna read both of them to you right now. Just small little articles. So we're gonna start with the yes. We should ban the smoking. Okay, it says smoking kills more people than obesity, alcohol, drugs, and the lack of exercise combined. Yes, exactly. It does do that. But let me tell you something. That's the whole point of natural selection. Okay? People who want to smoke, they have the warning on the pack of cigarettes saying it kills, it gives you lung cancer, and yet they still do it. That's their right to do so. This is the reason why we have smoking zones, so that people who want to have a cigarette can still do so away from the people who don't want nothing to do with it, commonly known as secondhand smoke. And now you're taking that away. You also said it kills people more than obesity and alcohol. Okay, so you take away cigarettes. This is my point. You take away cigarettes, that's the first little chunk of rights away from people. The next is obesity. You're gonna stop people from eating certain foods. You're gonna stop people from going to their favorite kebab shop, to their favorite fucking burger van, or McDonald's. You're gonna tackle obesity health. Next, you said alcohol. There you go. America had that. How well did that go? Just like the war on drugs, right? People are going to start killing each other behind fucking alleyways for alcohol, cigarettes, and shit like that. And gangs are going to form. They're going to be different types of gangs as well. Okay, we have gangs that sell drugs and firearms. Now you're gonna have gangs that sell alcohol because they don't see a money opportunity. You're gonna take away food, alcohol, and cigarettes, make them all illegal. They're gonna go exactly where drugs A-class drugs are going to be underground, and people are going to be selling them, regardless of the law. Now, I'm going to read a little bit from the no, the I don't want the smoking to be banned. It says, I need a fag just to calm down after the last clampdown from the government. I haven't had one in a month, but I'm an occasional smoker who likes a cigarette in the backyard of the pub on a Friday night. After a few pints, but rarely goes near them otherwise. Yes, I know fags. Yes, I know no fags are better, but give me a break. At least I'm not chugging down double cheeseburgers and fries, which is no doubt next on the list of health and safety police to eradicate from the general public. Which is absolutely true. Like I said before, you give them an inch and they will eventually take a mile. You give them smoking, okay, fine, you can have smoking. 6 months to a year down the line, we need to attack obesity, which is a problem, but again, natural selection is their choice to eat that type of lifestyle, to live that type of lifestyle. I'm not obese. I don't want to die of obesity. I don't smoke because I don't want to die of cancer. This is my choice. This is also their choice. If they want to eat to the point where they're 300 pounds, fine. But don't complain when you don't see your next birthday because of it. That's their choice. Now, when I first read this article in the paper, I immediately thought of the comedian as well as musician Steve Hughes. Now, a few years ago, I saw a stand up and he did a little segment about smoking bans and saying that it's not for your health, it's for control. Now, I'm going to show you the clip now, and I'll be right back.
And now we can't smoke anywhere either. No smoking. No. For our health. No, it's not. It's for control. No smoking. Can we still buy cigarettes? Of course. Where can we smoke them? Nowhere. You can smoke them in the woods under a blanket with a torch. Unless it's raining, then health and safety regulations do stipulate that. If you think it's about health, it's not. It's about control. And there's an easy way to understand this because the Irish were the first to stop smoking in pubs. Now, who saw that coming? Not the Irish.
And he's 100% correct. It's about control. They want to control you. They want to control the way you think. They want to control what you say. They want to control what you eat. They want to control everything that you do. And if you allow them to do it, like I said at the start of the video, they will slowly chisel away to their victory. And you will allow them to do it every single time. You would have think that this country right now, the shit state that it's in, you would have think the government would be tackling something else that's more important rather than smoking, taking law-abiding citizens' rights away. Further. Anyway, I'm going to pack this up now, and thank you very much for watching. If you got this far, like I've always said, if you want to subscribe, please do so. If you want to share it, it's up to you. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again next time.